Y'all have seen the gruesome crime scene photos of Gypsy Rose's mom. Now it's time for you guys to see the interrogation. This is a clip that's gonna blow your mind. And I just want you to remember that in this interrogation, this had already happened. And this was her in the actual interrogation after this happened.
How are you today? Good. You all right? Good. All right, well, Gypsy, I'm here and I want to get a little bit of information from you. So, since this is the first time I've ever met you, okay? So, what is the correct spelling of your first name?
It's Gypsyrose. And my middle initial is A.
Okay.
And my last name is Blanchard. Blanchard. It's Blanchard.
Blanchard, okay. Okay. All right, and your date of birth, Gypsy?
Is 7/27/1995. On here they have 91 because it makes a long story, but
okay, sure.
Me and my mother are Hurricane Katrina survivors.
Okay.
And my birth certificate was washed away in Katrina.
Okay.
And unfortunately, they messed up all the time when they messed up the paperwork, and it said 1991, but it's actually 95.
Okay. And that puts you at how old then?
I would be really 19, but on here it's my Medicaid. My insurance has 23.
Okay. All right. So how old actually are you? Let's get
19.
19. Okay.
Social Security.
Yeah, absolutely. Gypsy, do you know your social security number?
Unfortunately, I don't. I brought my card with me,
Okay.
but it's at my boyfriend's house.
Okay. We'll get with that later then. All right. Now, how long have you actually lived there in Missouri?
In Missouri since 2006.
2006. Okay. Did you work anywhere?
No.
Okay. All right. You ever had work since you've been in Springfield? Did you work out in Louisiana or anything?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Do you have family down in Louisiana?
I have some, but unfortunately we're not on good speaking terms.
Okay. All right. And now, do you have any family here in Missouri? I'm sorry, we're in different states.
Okay. I have my mom that lives in Missouri.
Okay. Is that it? Do you have anybody else?
Was in Missouri.
Does friends count or not really?
No, like biological, like brother or sister, siblings, something like that. Okay, so are you an only child then? Okay, all right. What's some things that you like to do? I mean, what kind of hobbies do you like?
I love art.
Love art?
I like to
Okay.
go to the movies. I love animals.
Okay.
Just different things like that.
Well, Gypsy, we are here investigating something, so I do need to talk with you about some things, okay?
I'm thankful because I have no idea why I'm here.
Okay.
Nobody will tell me anything.
Yeah, that's right, and that's kind of why we're here to kind of help you out with that, okay? So, I am going to read it to share real quick, okay? And as I'm reading this, if you don't understand something, I want you to stop me and say that you don't understand, okay? It's not being rude or it's not implied or anything, okay? It's just, how much schooling do you have?
Unfortunately, I was homeschooled, but my education is kind of scattered, so I have the basic of a third grader.
Okay. Do you know how to read and write, okay, and everything? Okay, good.
Not so much spell very good, but I can read.
Okay. How would you say your comprehension level is?
Good.
Good. Okay. Okay. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in court of law. You have the right to talk to your lawyer, have your lawyer present with you or you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be going to represent you before any question if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise your rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Did you understand everything that I read you? Okay. Do you have a cell phone number?
No.
No, not at all. Did you have a home phone?
My mom's cell
Okay.
phone.
What's that number?
417-833-8501.
8501. Okay. Do you ever do anything on the computer? Do you ever play games or anything on the computer? Do you ever mess with the computer or anything like that?
I don't really have a computer.
Okay.
No.
Did you ever have a cell phone that you played around on or anything like that? No? Okay. No laptop or
No.
cable
My
wire or
mom
anything?
didn't let me use one because she was like, it's unsafe. So.
Oh, really? Why did she feel like that was unsafe?
My mom tended to be overprotective.
Okay. Does she?
Overprotected.
I want to tell you that what I've got to talk to you about, if you're involved in this, you need to tell me that now. Okay?
I'm completely 100% honest.
And let me talk for just a second, okay? But if you're involved in this, then you need to be honest with me. You need to tell me now and not wait till later. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want you to understand that there's just some things going on that you need to be made aware of, and I think that you're aware of it, okay? All right? My concern at this point, let me back up with something. You're here. Do you know where you're at right now?
Yes.
Okay, where are you at right now?
I'm at the Waukesha Police Department.
Okay. All right. And how did you live in Missouri at one point, right? Okay. How did you get from Missouri to here?
Not about a week ago. It was it all started when I met my boyfriend Nick.
Okay.
and we met on an online dating website. My mom had a laptop, and so I used hers.
Okay.
But
let me back up for just a second, okay? Earlier when I said let's be honest with each other, okay? I'll be honest with you as long as you're honest with me, okay?
You know she lying right here.
Your honesty goes a long ways, okay? You don't want something in this nature to be like a big snowball. We'll use that as an example, okay? You don't want that snowball to be so big that you know how when you pack a snowball and it's real small. What happens when you start rolling downhill? It's bigger, okay? And what happens if you start telling lies? They get bigger. And you don't remember which ones you said and which ones you told. And as soon as that thing gets so big, it goes down the bottom of the hill and it crashes into a lot of people, okay? I mean, a lot of people, all right? And it hurts a lot of people, right? Because it's so big and it crashes and hurts them. Now, if you're telling the truth, that's not going to happen. Is that right? Okay, so that's kind of why I want you to be honest with me about this, okay? About some things, all right?
Absolutely.
So we need to. I'm here, okay? Because I don't think that this is something that you, the intention wasn't there. You know, I don't think you're a bad person. I really don't. I think that you're a smart person, okay? I think that you sometimes you get dealt a bad hand, and I think sometimes that's what's happening with you, okay? And I want you to understand that you need to be honest with me. And if you're involved in anything that I'm about ready to tell you, then you need to tell me, okay? Your mom's dead, okay? Now, what I want to ask you is, your mom's passed away, okay? She's deceased, all right? Now, what I want to ask you, did you have involvement in this? Okay. Hang on, listen to me for just a second, okay? I want you to understand something, okay? You remember the snowball that we talked about? You remember the pencil that we talked about? I'm going to demonstrate something with the pencil here, okay? Look at me. Look at me for just a second, okay? Sometimes people go along, you know how you got a pencil? You got the lead here, and you got the eraser right here, right? You know what I'm talking about? You've seen a pencil, right? You've used a pencil before, right? Okay? And when you write with a pencil, you write your own story, right? Okay? And you take that pencil, you're writing all of your story. Well, sometimes some people make mistakes when they write stuff down, don't they? We've all made mistakes. You've made mistakes. I've made mistakes, right? You ever made a mistake in your life? If I've made mistakes in my life, hang on just a second, okay? When you're writing this stuff down, all of a sudden you make a mistake. Well, what do you do with that mistake? Take that pencil and you flip it over and you start erasing stuff, okay? And you erase it and you recorrect it. And you take that pencil and then you rewrite your story, okay? And I think that's where you're at with this tonight, okay? That you have a chance to rewrite your story. And I think that's what you can do, is you can rewrite your story tonight, okay? Like I said earlier, I don't think you're a bad person. I really don't. You know, I don't think that's you at all. And you're not out here, doing things that are so bad that nobody wants to talk to you, nobody wants to be around you. I don't think that's you, okay? But what I do think, okay, is there's some stuff going on that you and I need to talk about. And why these things happen, okay? And that's where we're at with this, okay? Now, I want you to understand something. That you need to be, look at me, okay? Look at me for just a second, okay? You're in a situation where you can help yourself right now, okay? And that's what you need to do, okay? You've got to help yourself, okay? Because the more and more you let that snowball roll down that hill and get bigger, what's going to happen is it's explode. And that's what's going to happen with you, You don't want that, do you? I don't think you do. I wouldn't want that. So we've got to rewrite history. We've got to rewrite some things, don't we? Okay? And I think that's where we're at with all this, right? What happened with your mom that night?
I don't know. What happened with my mom?
Okay, just listen to me, okay, sweetheart? You know what happened to your mom, okay? You know exactly. Sweetheart, listen to me. Let's not go down that road by taking your pencil and writing a bunch of mistakes down. And then when you get to a certain point, that paper's gone, and guess what? You can't erase it, can you?
No.
You can't erase it anymore. Do you want that?
Yes.
I don't think you do.
Yes.
I think you're smart enough to understand where we're at with this, okay? I think you know, okay? And I know that you know, all right? I wouldn't be here if I didn't know. And I know the answer to a lot of these questions, okay? I already know them, okay? I know them, and I'm giving you a chance to be honest with me, okay? Because you don't want this thing to spiral out of control, okay?
No.
Your boyfriend's in here, okay?
He's here.
He's in here, okay? All right? And do you think that we've not talked to people?
No, I know.
Listen to me before you say, hold on. Do not get yourself in a bunch of lies, because what's going to happen, that snowball's going to get so huge, sweetheart, that it's going to explode on you, and you're never, ever going to get yourself out of it. And do you understand me?
I understand.
So I want to know, okay, why? Why did you guys hurt your mom? Okay? Sweetheart, look at me. I've got kids. I've been doing this for a long time.
I know, sir.
And I want you to understand something. Don't dig yourself out. Don't go down that path, okay? Just listen to me for a second. You go down that path, and what's going to happen? What do you think is going to happen if you go down that path? It's not a path to go down.
I don't tell lies.
Okay? Don't sit here and lie to me, because if you do, what's going to happen is it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. You're not going to remember the ones that you've told other people, okay? Other people that I probably already talked to. You understand that?
I understand.
Okay? Why?
Would you like to start from the beginning?
I only want you to start from the beginning, but we'll talk about that here in a minute. And I'm glad you're making that progress, okay? I'm proud of you for that. But the first thing that we need to get out of the way right now is why. That's the biggest thing. You've got friends that love you.
Of course I know.
You and your mom
Yes,
have friends that care for you.
I know.
You know what? They're down the bottom of the scale with that snowball, and they're asking all these questions. They're asking why.
I know.
Now, help me give them an answer as to why. Okay? You have to give me an answer as to why, because they are so concerned about you.
I know. I have a lot of friends in Missouri. I know that. And
One thing I think you guys should note, or a couple of things, is that Gypsy told the officer she did not have access to a computer or a phone. But then when he asked how did she meet Nick, she said that she used her mom's computer. Before, she said she was unable to use a computer. But we also know she had multiple social media accounts, right? The officer also knew that she was lying then because he started to say to her, your honesty counts. Be honest, right? Also, did you notice when he asked her about anyone that she knew or any family in Missouri? She said my mom was in Missouri, but then she acted shocked when she found out her mom was unalived. You guys saw the crime scene photos. She left her mom like that and was in the interrogation acting like this days later. Now, keep in mind, she had activities with him after in the next room when her mom was laid like this. He said that he could barely get it up. I just want you guys to keep all that in mind. That kind of tells you who you're dealing with. If you don't realize that she is cold and calculated by those crime scene photos and her behavior in this, and if you want to watch her entire interrogation, go to my YT page. Flawless Nina, Gypsy Rose interrogation, it'll come right up. Now, what I really want you guys to really truly understand is that she didn't mention not one time in this entire interrogation abuse. And she admitted after that the abuse, in fact, let's listen.
After I went to prison, after the murder, everything came out about everything that my mother was telling me. A lot of this information came to me by either Mike, my attorney, or Christy, my stepmom. And then it got back to me. Mike had told me about what my mother was telling people about my father or about our family, our relatives. It was a lot to absorb. My two attorneys are telling me that my mother has something called Munchausen by proxy.
So right there, she said that her attorney told her her mom had Munchausen by proxy. In other words, her mom was never diagnosed with it. And how could the attorney tell her her mom had Munchausen by proxy? Keep in mind, this woman was 23 years old at the time that her mom was unalived. That's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye for now.